Hello everyone, now we're talking about what's the weirdest fact about yourself. I have said word gene that most people have evolved out of where my ears move forward like a cat's when I hear a sudden noise. So yeah, if you have said you have a rare cat gene, congrats. I have this sort of rather than forward. If there's a sudden loud sound behind me, I can feel the muscles behind my ears trying to pull them backwards, but definitely do not have directional ears. High five, cat ear, Betty. It's really cool. I'd love to see an example of that. All I can do is make my eyebrows dance to give people a giggle. Damn, I want the gene. I'm very expressive, so having my ears move forward whenever I hear a noise would be the coolest thing in the world for me. I don't have wisdom teeth either. I also am missing a normal tooth in the back, which will make my teeth fall out when I'm like 40, 50. I have an implant in my brain that electroshocks certain areas to keep me from having seizures. Modern medicine rules. While a kid, I had those sleepwalking nights. At the time, I wouldn't find it this strange, but I do now. Used to wake up, go down the stairs, and stand in a living room staring at the clock on a wall at 3 a.m. almost every night. It lasted for weeks, maybe months, but can't tell how much exactly. The last time this happened, I just woke up outside before my house, with the top of my body naked. Is it happening in the same house? Yes, it did. The weirdest part of it all was when my brother was found screaming for help in a latched drawer of a closet in my parents' room, which was almost closed. So he got in it, closed his slept in it, and my parents were not aware. I would consider maybe moving, maybe burning that house down. Just some ideas. We moved 2 years ago because the house was about to collapse someday. Not in an old house, just a bad owner not giving a fuck. I heard someone run it the hall when I was alone at night once, but nobody was there. I used to experience things like that, but my aunt told me that ghosts couldn't own the trailers, cause they didn't sit on a ground, so I ignored the noises from then on. Ha ha ha. Lever out. Ha 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 ha. Too bad for them. Oh, I can't grow facial hair on the right side of my face. Don't know why or how this happened to me, but if anyone has a solution, I'm all ears. You might be a chimera. I like to rub my hands together to make rules of dirt and green. Yeah, I'm a freak. I think it's more a rule for little girls when they're learning to wipe for the first time to avoid infections. It dumped your weeping poop all the way to your dick hole, so you're probably fine. Nearly the entirely of my mom's my family has something to do with KFC. My mom and my aunt worked at KFC. My grandma, grandpa, and great uncle all worked at KFC. This is also how my grandma and grandpa met, and my grandma and great uncle have both had photos with Colonel Sanders himself. My heart beats really fast when someone praises me. All my partners ever, 8 in total, had second toys longer than their big toys, and except for the last one, who I specifically asked the question to all others were coincidences. I guess it would be that I have a third nipple on my ribs that just looks like a birthmark but lactates when I'm pregnant or breastfeeding. I think I'm special, but every test and every benchmark on every aspect of myself has proven me to be perfectly average. I don't know what kind of special you mean, like once in fourth grade. I told everyone I was gonna get into the spelling bee and win because I was a great speller. I didn't get in. In fact, I only got one word right out of like 12. It's sort of sometimes I experience a sense of solipsism. I feel that there must be a reason I have viewing the world through the eyes, experiencing life through the body. I sometimes feel like I'm chosen. I wait for the day that someday I do something that is special or extraordinary to prove my existence is a product of being chosen by some cosmic divine power. However, up till today, I have only found myself to have similar qualities of an average human being. I'm a girl. The only kind of porn that turns me on is porn with younger women with older, gross fat men that have body hair, beard, belly as sweet, etc. Usually in really gross settings like an old motel or a trailer park. I have never known why, but every time I grab or touch certain objects, especially glass, tile, and other smooth surface, I get absolutely sick to my stomach. It hurts me. Objects with higher levels of friction, though, make me feel relaxed. I have surgical grade butthole piercings. I'm allergic to my own adrenaline, heat, and sunshine. I have scars on my side from surgery when I was a baby that looked like scars from an animal bite. So I used to tell people at parties I was beaten by a shark as a kid. To this day, there are several people who believe they met a shark attack victim. I can do this too, at least if I understand you correctly, but only my left hand. It's like my left thumb's of double jointed. Yeah, it's kind of weird that it's only in one hand. I'm already 25 years old and I still love drinking keto powdered milk drinks. My right inner ear is larger than my left one. Someone on my dad's side of the family had an ice cream business that was very successful in America and Canada. It was absorbed into some other ice cream company many years ago, though. It's a shame that I forget what it's called. Thank you for watching my video and please subscribe me.